Hello everybody, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for November 30th through December 6th, 2020. This week we are starting the week off with the Gemini full moon lunar eclipse, and this is really kicking off the 2021 eclipse cycle. So I have done a pick a card about that and have placed it on my second channel, which is all pick a card readings. If you are not aware of it, there will be a link listed below. All right, so I'm going to get right in. I'm going to start with Sagittarius. Since we are in Sagittarius season, there will be timestamps listed for each sign below. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what you have hopping this week. Okay, so we've got the sun coming through. So illumination, some healing, a bright idea, a solution, feeling very positive, feeling very optimistic, you know, feeling like, you know what, this is going to work out. I got a bright future. Feeling pretty good with this sun energy, Sag. So let's pull a card. And you know what, that sun right there, we are going to have your new moon total solar eclipse on the 14th of December. So I really feel like things are starting to look up for you in some area of your life, and it's just going to continue like all the way through to the end of the year. All right, so we have this last quarter moon energy and a barrier. This week, Sag, you are overcoming this because remember, we've got the sun right here. So where we've been stumped, we've been unsure, there's not a solution, there's not a way forward, you might be feeling a little down about it. You are coming into the solution, the knowing, the illumination this week, and it makes you so happy, and it really projects a bright future for you going all the way to the end of the year into 2021. So let's pull you some tarot dice. Oh, nice. Yeah, because we have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so you are breaking free of restriction. Let me just put it that way, like that, because see, you are walking away right here, Sagittarius. You are breaking free from restriction, and you are going to be filled with happiness. You're connecting in with your inner child, and that's truly your soul, the sweetest part of your soul, the purest part of your soul, and you're getting the answer. Or maybe you've been feeling really disempowered, and all of a sudden with this Gemini eclipse happening, it's very empowering to you, and you see what's holding you back or what's hindering you, or you just finally see the truth through some smoke and mirrors. Okay, and this could be any area of your life. This is a general read, but you are finally breaking free and moving on into like much happier waters. Feeling very sweet. And also with the Six of Cups, whatever this is, I feel like it's been with you for a while. This could also be, you know, something of the past that is now going to present itself again this week, and finally you get a solution, or you get a real chance at this. So some of you, something of the past didn't happen, and now here it is presenting itself this week, and the time is right. It's the time is now. Okay, others of you offer opportunity, nothing to do with the past, coming in to really break you free, allow you to walk away from something, or you see the truth of things. You get ultimate clarity and illumination, and it's like nothing can hold you back this week, Sagittarius. So really listen to your inner gut. Follow your dreams, follow your ideas. If you've been feeling kind of down this week, just the energy in general is very uplifting to your soul. Your spirits are higher, your physical energy is up, you feel excited, you feel optimistic. Some of you feel very determined and motivated in a way you haven't in the past, okay? It's like you're just ready to free yourself from what's been holding you back. And there's no stopping you, and it's gonna happen. Okay, so those are your messages. Sagittarius, I am sending you guys lots of love and light, always, always. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Let's see what this week is bringing for you guys. Oh, okay. So we've got the rune of flight. Something is taking off this week. You could literally be taking off, going on a trip this week, or an unexpected trip is now coming into focus this week. But flight, lift off, leveling up, a big burst of energy to move forward, getting unstuck, something finally getting off the ground, and you seeing some fruits of those efforts of the past. So let's pull you an oracle card. Oh, waning moon energy, invest. Capricorn, the fruits that are coming to you this week, it's time to kind of like tuck those away, hold on to that. All right. Also, those of you where like something like you're coming into like solutions or ideas, really follow them through. Invest in your ideas this week. Invest in yourself this week. Invest in anything that is going to lead you to prosperity this week, Capricorn, because something's taken off for you. And some of you, this is just a strong message that you've been working hard. You have been investing all your time and energy. And this week, it's time to take flight. It's time to reap a reward. It's time for some success, some accomplishment for Capricorn. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. We've got the Magician with Justice and the Ten of Wands. So yes, the oppressive energy, the burdens, the heaviness, the worry, it's ending this week. There's some magic coming in, some karmic balance. Any of you like involved in like any sort of legal battle, there's definitely going to be some movement this week to it, and it's like a big heavy burden is going to be lifted off of you. Okay, this could be those of you in relationships. There's some sort of like wonderful thing that is extended to you or to your romantic partner. Okay, some of you, I do feel like this is something going on in your relationship where what's benefiting one really benefits the both of you. Okay, in big ways. But man, Capricorn, where you've been kind of holding back, like, should I do this? Should I say this? Should I move forward? This week is the week to do so, even if you're like, oh, I just don't know if I have the time or the energy to do it. Yes, there is something very special about the energies this week. There's some magic to be had in your favor, which ultimately allows you to set down a heavy burden, no longer feeling anchored and stuck, like you're really lifting off. The way this energy unfolds, it could really ease your mind about some worries that you've had about the future. Okay, we have two major arcana and wands. There's no pentacles, there's no cups coming through. Okay, so this is very broad for Capricorn, and you have to apply it where it fits. But where have you been very burdened? Where have you felt stuck? Where have you felt like you couldn't move forward even though you've been investing yourself? All right, because this week that energy is shifting and changing in your favor, and Spirit is saying utilize it to your greatest advantage for as long as possible. Okay, or new ideas that come to you this week, it's like really invest yourself in that, because you're going to manifest something. And those of you that are reaping some financial rewards here, really tucked that away. Okay, put it away. You might be excited like, oh, I want to buy this thing or do this, but Spirit says tuck it away, invest it, and watch it grow even bigger. Okay, so it's taking flight for Capricorn this week. Overall message, very positive energies. You're finally going to be able to set down that Ten of Wands, whatever that represents for you personally, Capricorn. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. How are all of you guys? Let's see what this week has in store. Okay, so we have the masculine energy coming out. This means it's time for you to speak your truth, put your foot down, really believe in yourself, manifest, okay? But this to me feels really strongly like you having boundaries this week and not letting somebody just kind of like run you over, okay? This could be a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, a coworker. You know, this is a general reading, but it's like this week, Aquarius, stand your ground, stand up for yourself, put your boundaries down, speak your truth, and have no shame in it. Let nobody push you over. Let nobody talk over you. Don't be overlooked. It's like it's time for your energy to really push back against something this week. And maybe you typically just try to go with the flow, you know, keep everything in order. And this week it's like, no, dig your heels in and stand your ground. Speak your truth. Say what you've got to say. And, you know, if you have something for yourself that you're wanting to do or wanting to pursue and you have naysayers, oh, that's not the right way, Aquarius, or what are you thinking? That's going to be too much. Ignore them. Aquarius, ignore them. Like, you are so empowered this week. Your solar plexus chakra is just like vibing and leading you this week. Okay, look at this. Lunar eclipse energy, no promises. So we have the Gemini full moon lunar eclipse happening on November 30th. It starts the week off. And with no promises, Aquarius, I'm saying, like, if somebody's asking something of you and you don't want to do it, or you don't feel like you have the time or energy, say no. And if it's like, I can't say no, be like, maybe I can, but don't count on that. It's a very soft yes. Like, I just don't know. Like, don't make any promises to anything or anyone this week if you don't feel it. If you don't want to, you don't have the time, you don't have the energy. Like, say no, it's okay. Spirit is really like, Aquarius, you matter, you count. What is it that you want? What is gonna make you happy this week? Don't put up with anybody's crap this week at all. End of story. Like, and you might be afraid, like, well, if I don't, then, you know, it's going to cause a lot of problems. And Spirit's like, no, as long as you're being true to yourself and you're not intentionally trying to be mean to anybody, there is no repercussion. That energy bounces off of you and blows up in their face, okay? So it's like, you be true to you, and if you can't or you don't want to, it's okay. You don't have to. You really don't have to. Or if somebody in the past broke a promise to you, Aquarius, and now here they come this week asking for your help, Spirit's like, you don't owe them anything. It's not even about being the bigger person here. It's like, you've got to have boundaries. Not everybody deserves second chances or forgiveness. It's like, don't ever harbor ill feeling within you, but it doesn't mean like you have to accommodate them if they're trying to come back. No, if somebody really lets you down and now they're trying to ask for your help, you don't need all that noise. All right, yeah, look at you. Oh my gosh, I just got to pop this up all at once. Look at you. You are so empowered. You've got the Emperor, and you've got strength, and you've got this Nine of Wands. Okay, so just your mindset this week as well. It doesn't matter what somebody's saying. Like, maybe typically, you know, they could emotionally manipulate you or mentally kind of try to persuade you. But this week, you're so strong in yourself. You know what you want. You know what's right for you, and you know what's not right for you. And it's like you have this determination to stand your ground, and you will prevail. Okay, nobody can beat you this week with the Emperor and the Strength card. Okay, and with the Nine of Wands, because you've been through a lot, And this week, you're just empowered. You're standing in your space. You're standing your ground. And those of you that have these really good ideas, this would be a week to share them with conviction and say, hey, maybe we should try to do things like this, or maybe we should try to do things like that. And if it ruffles any feathers, let those feathers be ruffled. Aquarius, I mean, you've got so much masculine energy empowering you this week. It's like there's no stopping you. And Spirit is saying, don't put up with anybody's crap. Don't agree to anything you truly don't want to do or you can't do because somebody's trying to guilt you. It's not your problem. It will blow over and you will be victorious, okay? You standing your ground, you speaking your truth, you being true to yourself this week, it's going to have nice rewards for you moving forward, okay? And somebody who just does not give you the respect that you deserve, you asserting yourself like this is going to command respect. It's like they're going to be like, whoa, I didn't know all this feist was in you. And you're like, there's much, much more. Don't cross this line, okay? It's just you really protecting yourself, asserting yourself, standing your ground, and it commands respect. Like it has a very positive outcome, whereas maybe in the past you fear that it would not. But this is like the week where it's just the energies are on your side, Aquarius. So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Pisces. How are you guys? Let's see what this week has happening in this Gemini full moon lunar eclipse. All right, I feel this right here. Oh, you've got some feminine energy coming through, Pisces. So this is definitely a week of fertility, of creation, of energies finally sprouting through the surface, or this is a very strong week for you to sow seeds of the new. What do you want to happen in 2021 for yourself? You're very creative. You're filled with a lot of good energy. I see passion. I see empathy happening for some of you. And just being caring, like you're just feeling everything so deeply, but it's not in a negative sense. I see like you're in a place of gratitude, of happiness, of appreciation, of what you've accomplished thus far, and that motivating you to reach even higher for your future. All right, and look at this, last quarter moon energy, barrier. This is letting me know, Pisces, that this week, whatever has held you back, you're coming up with the solution, the creative solution to overcome or go in a different direction. The answer, the solution coming to you. So let's pull some tarot, guys, and see what pops out there. I feel like I want to get into the corner of this bag. So what do I have? Okay. So let's see. Oh, look at, and that's the Empress right there. Yeah, a lot of fertility. Pisces, those of you that can conceive or make babies this week, if you don't want any, take extra precaution. Just saying. Yeah, have a barrier because we're ovulating this week. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, Pisces, and it rolled right on this Empress. Okay, let me show you what popped through. We've got the Lovers, we've got the Three of Swords, and then this Empress energy. Pisces, this week, many of you are definitely overcoming a heartbreak, okay, with a romantic person. Some of you may be with like a family member, like a mother, a sister, an aunt, maybe some of you a friend, okay? But you've been struggling against that, right? Having a hard time understanding or coming into a place of healing. And this week, Pisces, it's overcoming you. You are going to heal. And I feel some of you, it's because you have a whole new perception of yourself and what happened and what went wrong, so you feel good and you're able to finally move forward, okay? Others of you this week, Pisces, you could have a new friend or a new romance coming into your life, which helps with this healing journey, okay? And this doesn't have to be around a relationship, okay? This could be something you were really hoping for, or something that you were working on, and it just like it didn't pan out, it didn't pay forward, and you felt a big barrier, a restriction there, and it brought you sadness, okay? But now this week, Pisces, you're overcoming that, or you're seeing why that couldn't have worked out the way that it did, all right? New fertility inside of you, like an activation to your sacral chakra. So you might have like a lot of creative ideas this week. It would be good to follow through on them. And anybody new coming into your life activates a new part of you, and it's very soothing. It's very healing. Okay. And lastly, for some of you, it could be where you and somebody have had this falling out, okay? And the barrier has been like we haven't been talking, or we haven't been able to forgive here. And this week, the energy, this total lunar eclipse, the way everything's playing out, like you guys are like finally going to be able to talk, and you at least come into some healing through this conversation, okay, about why things happened the way they did, okay? So there definitely could be a healing between a relationship that's been on the outs, okay? But some of you, it's literal healing. Some of you, there's new energies coming in, which helps you. Others of you finally being able to move on and move forward from something that really hurt you, whether a friend, family member, romance, or something that you had been working on. So Pisces, this is a very, very healing week. You got two major arcana overcoming this Three of Swords energy, however that pertains to you. And it's almost like with this feminine rune, and then the Empress Mother Mary's energy coming into your life this week and bringing a lot of healing to your heart and mind about just certain things, okay? So it's a healing week, Pisces, and a week for new connections, new energies. So those are your messages. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care, Pisces. Hello, Aries. How are you guys? See what this week has in store for the Aries. And I feel like this. Ooh, we've got cycles. So there is some completion happening this week, Aries, because you got the rings here. And this is all about like cycles and things being connected, but also with this Gemini full moon, total lunar. Gemini full moon, partial lunar eclipse, there is completion happening in a series of like cycles that you have been in. So let's pull you an oracle card. All right, so we've got new moon energy and new perspective. So the completion under this Gemini full moon lunar eclipse, it's going to kind of pull you into a place of introspection, Aries, okay? And then when we move into the Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse, you are going to have an entirely new perspective about whatever this personally represents for you, okay? Your mind is really, really going to change over the next 2 weeks. It's not just happening this week. It's truly over the next 2 weeks. There's just a lot of, like, you know how you could have felt how you feel about something, right? And you feel that way for so long. And then all of a sudden one day, it's almost like you get this different glimmer of an idea, of a feeling about that situation or that person, right? That's what's happening here over the next 2 weeks. Is you're really coming into a lot of different insight about certain people, certain relationships, yourself, certain things and events in your life. And there's this big, big, big completion happening for you. And it starts under this Gemini full moon lunar eclipse. And then by the time we come into that Sagittarius new moon solar, you are like a whole new you, as far as like the eyes in which you are seeing through about yourself, about what you've been through, as well as other players involved. So So let's pull you some tarot dice. Oh, nice. So we've got the Ten of Cups coming through. Strength. And look at this. Death. There are some things here, Aries, that have been with you for quite some time. Okay? Whether it's thoughts, emotions, people, situations. It's different for all of you. And that's like, there's elements of that that's now coming to an end. And the reason for that is to make you so much stronger. Like, you are about to go into a period of major evolution, major consciousness expansion. And in that process, like, there's a lot that you want to fall away, that you want to transform in your life. Okay. And big emphasis on a lot of shifting in your relationships. Okay. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? I see you filtering out people who don't really care about you, who don't really have your highest good in mind, okay? And you having a different recognition of that. And if you just like kept certain people around because of history or, you know, various reasons, you're like really fleshing all of that. And it's like, even if I have to walk alone, I'd rather walk alone than, you know, put my energy into things that don't empower me, things that like hold me back, hold me down. And then also, Aries, I do see where there are certain people in your life where maybe you haven't recognized the true sacredness of them and their presence and their energy in your life, and you're coming into that perspective, okay? And you're going to be working harder on those relationships and letting the ones that really aren't worth your time fall away. And I do feel throughout 2021 there are definitely new connections coming in for you, because remember the rings and then this 10, like, you are coming into a big completion. And so this goes so much beyond just your relationships. That's mainly what popped out in this reading, but it goes so much beyond that. Okay, because on top of death we have the world happening. So that's the major completion. This is about your path forward. Some of you may be deciding, like, I'm gonna just go in a whole new direction. I'm gonna start a whole new career path. I'm gonna move to a completely different state or country. Like, some of you, this runs really deep, and you want major change, because there's a part of you that knows that this stuff doesn't work anymore, because you're coming into this new perspective. So this next 2 weeks, Aries, there's a lot shifting inside of you, okay? But it's for great purpose, and you truly are going through a new portal with that Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse on the 14th of December. All right, so those are your messages, Aries. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Taurus. How are you guys? See what which rune is coming out for you. Oh, all right. So you guys have the rune of flight. Energies finally taken off for you this week. Something that you've been working on, it's now manifesting, okay? Or an idea you've been trying to get off the ground, finally getting off the ground. Some of you, this could be a newer relationship in your life, and it's like it's finally going to take flight. So this is all about progress and movement forward. So let's pull you an oracle card. Look at that, Taurus, moon energy, abundance. So your own energy coming through. And yes, it is time for Taurus to have some abundance, have some manifestation, have something take flight and bring a beautiful return to you. Yay. That's so synchronistic. This is a lucky week for you, Taurus, with your own card coming out like that. It's a very good week for money, for business, for career, for job change, you name it. All right, so we have the Hermit with the Five of Swords and Judgment. Okay, so some of you have been silently and diligently working on something here because you don't want to listen to the naysayers, or people told you, Taurus, that's stupid, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't go there. Some of you, this could be around relationships. We got nothing but court cards on top of these dice, so some of you, this could be around relationships, like certain relationship you want to entertain, or a certain path you want to take your life on, or you know, change careers, whatever it is for you, Taurus. There's people who have not had your back in this, or have said negative things to try to prevent you. But this week is the week where you get the last laugh. Okay, like this week, things are really breaking off for you, like popping out for you. And I do see like you've had to walk some of this journey alone. You know, whether it's like, here's my idea, this is what I'm going for, and nobody around you like supported that, and you just went along your journey. And now, Taurus, this week there's a beautiful manifestation, a reward, something happening for you where you have the last laugh on them. And it's like, yeah, go ahead and judge. Look who's laughing now. Look at where I'm sitting now. I'm glad I followed the calling of my soul, is what some of you are feeling. Okay, also, Taurus, I do feel like some of you were working towards something here with somebody, and that other person really just outright abandoned you in it. Okay, whether this was a relationship or some sort of goal you were trying to achieve with somebody, like they totally abandoned you, and you've been walking alone with that Hermit, like, and you carried on, and now you're gonna have the manifestation. Okay, it's just, where have you felt alone, Taurus? Where have you had to pull your energy back and keep things to yourself because you just don't want to deal with the mouth of other people? Okay, because now wherever that pertains in your life, this week is when you get your manifestation, when things really lift off for you, abundance comes in, and you get the last laugh, like, see, I told you. And this is also going to be deeply, deeply confirming for you to always follow your intuition and the call of your soul, because you're like, it didn't lead me wrong. Like, I knew that this would finally happen for me, or I knew this would be the outcome. Okay, but one final note, Taurus, be wary of certain people like trying to come back into your world or like suck up to you this week because of what's happening for you. You just remember who they were a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, because that's who they really are. What's happening for you is meant for you because you worked for it, regardless of what other people had to say or who abandoned you in the process. All right, so those are your messages for this week, Taurus. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Gemini. How are you guys? This is your full moon. It is a lunar eclipse, and it's kicking off the 2021 eclipse cycle. So this is definitely going to be an intense time for Gemini, but we've got the sun coming through. Nice. So Gemini, this week, things that have been hidden in the shadow are now coming to light for you. Anybody trying to lie to you, trying to deceive you, you're going to see through it, okay? Anybody trying to hide back like positive emotions for you, like, ooh, I got a crush on Gemini or something along those lines, you're going to see it, okay? It's like a week of major illumination for Gemini with this lunar eclipse in your sign. So let's pull an oracle card. All right, so we got waxing moon energy, effort. So where you have really been struggling, Gemini, to see like what's going on here, what's somebody's true motivations, what are they hiding, you know, what's behind the facade or the mask. It's eluded you. But this week, it's like, I don't know if the dots just connect for you, or if things truly like present themselves before you. There could be some confessions that you receive this week, okay? Very next card would be new connection. Yeah, Gemini, some of you guys have some admirers around you, and definitely could be a confession coming in this week, like, hey, I've been watching you. You're in the spotlight. Some of you, this is where you have been putting a lot of energy and effort into like your job or some area of your life, and now like you're being recognized for that. You're being rewarded for that. If you have like some social media that you've been trying to build, this week looks very empowering for you. Like you'll have a major gain or a much further reach, okay? But ultimately, Gemini, it's like things coming to light for you, things getting illuminated for you. Let's pull you some tarot. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, nice. Major accomplishment for some Geminis out there. And then look at this, here it is, the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Swords is that illumination where you're going to see the truth. Some of you, this is big to do with somebody in your family with the 10 of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, okay? The truth is coming out, all right? And Gemini, maybe it's that you are finally going to reveal the truth about something you know. You're going to bring it to light, all right? This is general, so it could play out all different ways. If that's the case, then that's absolutely what needs to happen. Like, if you feel so led, like bring that truth out, because it has positive repercussion, okay? It's positive energy that comes back from the truth. And then also you really finding out the truth. And some of you, this is like in the work environment. There may have been somebody who was like just really down on you or gossipy about you, or like you were just worried, like nobody knows how much I truly do. And this week it's like your boss is rewarding you, is recognizing you for all your past energy and efforts, okay? It's like something being revealed, something coming to the light. Very positive for you. This is a general, so it could be, you know, those negative energies. All I'm going to say about that, because of the way that the top of these dice like line up, is the Three of Swords, Two of Cups with the Three of Cups. Any sort of like scandalous business that you've been like curious about with like some friends or something, I think you're going to come into the knowing of that, all right? Maybe some of you have had like a frenemy hanging around, and somebody's going to tell you the truth about that person. It's like whatever truth comes to you, it doesn't hurt you. It only empowers you. So if it's like you're finding out about a frenemy, you cut that off, cut that out, because it was only hindering you. And there's just some good stuff popping off here, like past efforts that you've been putting in the workplace, in your home life, maybe social media. You're going to have a nice payoff for it this week, as well as like some sort of illumination, information coming to you, being told to you with that Knight of Swords, okay? And whatever it is, it's more liberating than anything like, okay, yeah, I can like finally move on from this, or I'm not going to worry about that anymore now that I know the truth, okay? So very positive week for Geminis. Those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Cancers. How are you guys? See what rune wants to come out for you. I actually feel two. What do we got? Oh, we've got cycles and waves coming through. Well, the rings and the waves. So, Cancer, you've been kind of stuck in like limbo, like I can't quite move forward, can't quite make a decision about something. And this week, the way the energy unfolds, it's like you're finally going to be able to move forward. You're going to finally hear the truth of someone's emotions. You're going to feel the truth of your emotions. Okay, this is just the waves. It's like time for some movement here where we've been stuck, and there's a lot of emotional energy I'm feeling around that. So let's pull an oracle card. We've got some new moon energy and believe. Yeah, you've been feeling very, very stuck. And it's affected you in the emotional body. And with that new moon energy, I feel with the Sagittarius new moon, total solar eclipse on the 14th of December, like that's going to be a very important time for you. It's like, you're gonna, it's like energy burning off, like that phoenix rising from the ashes. This here, it could be like you've kind of known something, but it's like, how do I let this go? Or what's my next step? How do I move forward? Like, where's the answers? I'm very stuck in my emotional body about it. Maybe even feeling a little bit hopeless, Cancer. And here it is. There's like, you've got to believe. Energy's shifting, things are changing, and that Sagittarius total solar eclipse new moon energy on the 14th is going to open up a new door for you. It's like closing a door through those rings and a new door opening for you with the waves. So let's pull some tarot guides. Nice, yes, look at that. Ace of Pentacles, followed by the King of Cups. And I believe it's just the 8 or the 9. This is the 9. The 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. Cancer, things are going to get better, okay? There is a door closing. You are going to get unstuck, especially around finances, okay? And some of you, with this King of Cups showing up in the waves, that goes back to that emotional energy, where your emotional energy may kind of be like all over the place, where one minute you feel positive, like, yes, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to make this happen. And then, you know, before you know it, you're feeling very pessimistic, like nothing works out for me, I'm just kidding myself, like I need to just give up, like what's the answer here? Okay, so some back and forth, back and forth. But these eclipses, Cancer, very, very powerful for you. And they're completing a cycle where the flow of like money has been tight. The flow of like emotional balance just hasn't been happening. Okay, some of you, this could involve like maybe some relationships. That feels very, very small. This is more about like your money, or just something that you've been trying to work on within yourself, like move beyond, move through, something you want to create for yourself, you want to manifest into physical reality, okay? And we've been stuck. It's like, it's just the movement has not been there. And now with these eclipses, it's the game changer for you, Cancer. Definitely a new offer or opportunity could come in this week, or like a new idea. Follow it through, okay? Because this new offer being given to Cancer has a lot of potential to it. And this Ace of Pentacles grows into the 9 of Pentacles, all right? So very, very positive energy for Cancer. Finally getting unstuck. It starts this week, but I feel it truly unfolds throughout all of December, because it's very much tied to the eclipses for you, all right? So those are your messages, Cancer. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Leo. How are you guys? See what rune wants to come out for you. Oh, we've got the Scythe coming through for this week. And You know, that is very well paired with the Gemini full moon lunar eclipse, because that's about some shadow energy. So Leo, this week you're finally going to be able to remove some negative energy, negative experience out of your life. The scythe is like something being cut, something being ended, something being removed. So let's and just because of the eclipses, I feel like that's positive, like you're finally able to like break free of some shadow energy. All right, so we got waxing moon energy and support. Yeah, you're finally coming into some energy where you feel understood, where you feel valued, where you feel supported. Also, some of you, this just could have been some energy going on in your own mind or your own heart space about yourself, some lower vibrational thinking. And it's like that's washing away the shadow with that Gemini lunar eclipse. Like you're seeing the truth, like where it's been like a negative perception. That's like you're seeing through that and you're wiping that away, and you're coming into a much more positive perspective. You're feeling more loved and supported by the people around you, more loved and supported by the universe than you have been feeling. So let's pull some tarot. Yes, look at that. Cutting right through that shadow energy with the Page of Wands. And this is the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys got the Nine of Pentacles, and you guys have the Ten of Cups. Nice. If you have been fighting with somebody who means a lot to you, Leo, you guys are going to totally overcome it this week. You guys are going to move past it. That scythe is getting that negative energy out of your relationship that caused you guys to fight, okay? And here's like the making up, because there's just way too much to this connection to walk away from, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a romantic partner, okay? Some of you that have kind of been fighting with somebody, you guys are really overcoming it that week, this week. Those of you where there's just been like a lot of bad things happening, like to you or to your partner or within your family, it's like a big healing, a turning of fates this week, and that negative energy is getting siphed out of like your relationship, of your family, okay? And it feels much, much more positive. Also, Leo, some of you, there could absolutely be a new friendship or a new romance coming in this week, and it's meant to be very long term for you with this Page of Wands and then Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Like this is a very long-term relationship connection, whether it's a friend or it's a romance, okay? Definitely new connection, and that scythe is siphoning out the loneliness, right? Clearing out you know, some space energetically, so some new energy could come in. But this week, Leo, you feel loved, you feel supported, you feel right with the world, you feel right with yourself. There's negative energy that's leaving your life, leaving your relationship, leaving your family, leaving your experience, and it's like a breath of fresh air, and you feel excited. All right, with that Page of Wands, you feel excited again. And you know, those of you that are like trying to shoot for some sort of new business venture idea, go for it. Believe in yourself. It has a lot of potential, and maybe that's what you've been working on, and this week you finally, somebody coming in to help you, to support you, to help you go to that next level, take the next step. All right, so very, very positive energy for Leo this week. The scythe coming in to get rid of negative, lower vibrational energies that just have not been serving Leo. So those are your messages, Leo. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hi, Virgo. How are you? Let's see what this week has in store. Okay, I got two for you guys. All right, so we have a flight and the masculine energy coming through for Virgo. So you are really going to take a stand, make a big, bold, brave move this week, Virgo, or somebody is going to make a big, bold, brave move towards you this week. So let's pull an oracle card. Very, very interesting. Wow, and look at you guys got two cards that just flew out. Nice. New beginning and solar eclipse moon energy with truth. So we have the solar eclipse happening with the Sagittarius new moon on the 14th. So between now and the middle of December, Virgo, there's a new beginning starting for you. There's also a lot of truth that's going to be told to you, that's going to come your way. It's some unexpected confessions. It's like, I feel like you're making this like big, brave, bold move, big change in your life, and that energy is attracting other people into your realm, okay? Or somebody may have been like really admiring you for a while, and this move you're making, they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose Virgo. I need to confess my heart and my soul. Some of you, I do see you getting into a new relationship over the next 2 weeks, okay? I meant this just for a weekly read, but the way your energies are playing out, Virgo, over the next 2 weeks, I do see a new relationship for some of you coming in, okay? I also see a lot of improvement in some existing relationships for Virgo, where we are talking and sharing truth with each other in a whole new way like never before. Any sort of, you know, major big change you want to make, it's absolutely Virgo. You want to switch jobs, you want to move to a new house or a new state or a new country, okay? Some of you, this is like big deal. It's like, do it, follow through. You're feeling that for purpose, because that Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse is like a portal of stepping into new energy, and Aries is the first house of the zodiac, the beginning, all right? And so for you, Virgo, it's really like you're gonna go through that portal and shed a lot of who you currently are, and as you move into 2021, you have a whole new perception, a whole new lease on life, different thoughts about yourself and your future and what's possible for you. Any of you getting into like new romantic relationships, you are so happy, like this is a long-term connection. Some of you, this could be new friendships, new co-workers, all right? It's like you are really feeling like you fit in, and you're loving this shift and this changing energy in your life, and you're feeling so empowered, Virgo. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Wands. Okay, Virgo, those of you that are receiving these confessions of love, this person has really held a torch for you for quite some time, okay? Has really held it in, but it's been there for a long time. And if you're like moving or something, it's like they don't want to lose you. They're really going to put it out there to you, or maybe even try to come with you, those of you that are moving. You know, those of you in the workplace, if you go to like, if you've been applying for different jobs and you get a new job with a different company, your current company might actually counter, Virgo, and offer you much, much more that you've been given in the past. Like you could have been asking for certain things and it's always no, no, no. And now that you're walking out the door, it's like they want to offer you all these things, okay? It's up to you whether you stay or you go. This is a general read, all right? But I do see that. It's like you've been putting up with a lot. You've been accommodating a lot. And now with this Gemini full moon, lunar eclipse, there is something changing inside of you. Your solar chakra turning on, solar plexus chakra turning on, and you feeling empowered and making big, bold, brave, new moves in big, big ways, some of you, okay? And then also there is that energy where I see somebody coming towards you, making like a big move towards you, and confessing some emotion here, Virgo, or like you're trying to walk away and your current company is like, no, we'll do this, we'll do that. So you are very much in charge, Virgo, and follow through with whatever changes you're feeling, make them, because it's only going to bring you tons of prosperity, abundance, and success. Okay. And also it's like getting the attention of other people as well. Okay, so those are your messages, Virgo. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Libras. How are you guys? Let's see what this week has in store for all the Libras. Ooh, you guys got the star. Libra, this is a week where it is time to shine. You're being recognized. You're being noticed. If you're trying to build a social media platform, this is going to be a very, very good week of growth for you. Any sort of dream that you're trying to manifest, this is a great time for it, Libra. And did I just call you guys Virgo? I'm sorry if I did. I feel like I did. I did not mean to do that, Libra. Anyways, the star is like you're following your northern star. Believe. Good things are coming. You're being noticed. You're out in the spotlight. There's recognition. Some of you have some really, really big dreams, and Spirit is acknowledging that. So let's pull some Oracle. Okay, what do we have? Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Support jumped out. Libra, it is time for support to come in to help you manifest, to help you create whatever this star represents for you. And Spirit wants you to know that, and is also offering you support through signs, synchronicity, and aligning you to magical events or magical opportunities. All right. It's like the whole universe is looking at you right now, Libra, and supporting you. So let's pull some tarot. Yes, look at you making progress, finally receiving fruits of your efforts. Yeah, because now we got the 6 of Pentacles coming through. Or is that the 7? No, that's the 6. My eyes were playing tricks on me. And the Chariot. Okay, so what's happening for Libra this week? You are the star, Libra. Okay, you have things finally happening, coming in for you. The energy, I do feel like there's a karmic balance also taking place for you this week with the Gemini full moon lunar. All right, things that were taken from you or due to you but were never given. It's like that's coming in this week as well. And you having a lot of victory, feeling successful, feeling happy, feeling motivated for what's to come next, what's up ahead, you know, what else you need to do. It's just you finally feeling like you're supported, you're loved, the universe sees you, Spirit sees you, things manifesting for you, energy's feeling really good, positively flowing, some wonderful karmic balance in your favor, material manifestation, success, and victory with the Chariot. So Libra, this week is a wonderful week to be you. All right, probably the best rating out of all of them, and I just have Scorpio next. So this is a great week to be you. Your hard work and effort is paying off, and you're really standing out somehow, some way this week. Okay, so those are your messages, Libra. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. How are all the Scorpios doing? Let's see. Ooh, Scorpios. Scorpios are doing good this week. This is the harvest rune, Scorpio. And we have the full moon in Gemini, right? So full moons are all about manifestation, and boom, there you go. So strong manifestation coming in for you this week with this Gemini full moon lunary eclipse. Whatever is manifesting, know that it is meant for you, Scorpio, or it wouldn't be coming in. It is a time for the harvest, big time harvest for you. So let's pull an oracle card. Look at this, waning moon energy, wise decisions. The waning moon, the waning gibbous moon is what happens after the full moon, right? So yes, you're coming into your period of harvest, and the reason for this harvest is because of the wise decisions that you have made in the past, Scorpio. Okay, at times, you know, it may have, you had to be the bigger person. You had to walk things alone. You had to do things alone. People didn't believe in you. You know, it could play out 100 different ways. But what you chose to do and the way you handled yourself in the situation, your future self is thanking you. Okay, like that's where you're at, because the steps you've taken in the past is now bringing this beautiful harvest, reward, manifestational energy for you guys this week. So let's pull some tarot dice. Nice. So we've got the Four of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Look at that. Your dreams, your goals, your wishes, what you've been working on, what you were hoping for, now coming into a place of stability. New offer coming in for some of you as well. Now, some of you, this could absolutely be around like a relationship where, you know, you had to do and say some things you didn't want to do in the past to respect yourself. And maybe you had to cut somebody off, all right? And you've done that, and you're moving in your own lane, working on you. And here it is, like there's a new relationship being offered to you this week, friend or romance, okay? Or this could be somebody trying to return. This feels more like newer energy for me, where like what you had to kind of leave in the past, you left it in the past because it wasn't honoring of you, it wasn't respectful of you, and maybe you've questioned that. If it was a relationship or it was a job, okay, you really question, man, did I do the right thing? And this week is going to prove that loving yourself and honoring yourself was the right choice, because now here comes this new offer this week, this manifestation, this harvest that's very, very stable that you have been hoping for. Okay, so your wise decisions in the past, which weren't easy, Scorpio, are creating what's going to manifest this week for you, which is very steady, stable, and solid, and fills your heart with a ton of happiness. All right, so those are your messages, Scorpio. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.